What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. Peep Squad, let's get into it. Let's talk about Reginae Carter. Sad news for Reginae Carter. You know, her man, YFN Lucci, he is on the loose. He is on the run. He is wanted for murder, aggravated assault, gang activity, the whole 9 yards. When you leave witnesses, this is what, you know, it boils down to. And plus, there's cameras out here everywhere. As you see, you know, YFN Lucci, his label gifted him a rare 2021 Mercedes Maybach truck. He's gonna SUV. He's probably going to need to sell that. He's gonna need to get attorney fees, you know, take care of all his debt he needs to take care of, because once they find him, it's going to be on and pop. And this is really sad because YFN Lucci recently did an interview with Angela Yee, and it seems like he had his head on straight. But one thing he made clear in that interview, that he's in the streets and there's too much blood that has already been shed, so there ain't no peace. And I was just hoping that YFN Lucci would surpass the street mentality, surpass, you know, the violence and the activity that goes on in his neighborhood, or, you know, what he grew up with. And that's what, you know, when I reviewed that interview with Angela Yee, that's what I was hoping for, and that's what I put out there. But it seems like, you know, it is what it is. He's in the streets. You know, the label money's good, but the label money ain't everything. It ain't paying all the bills. It ain't paying for the luxury lifestyle. But I'm like, damn, like, once you get your way out the hood, don't ever, you know, go back into the hood and do hood shit to get you locked up and facing time. It is what it is. I guess he's seen an enemy of his, or maybe, you know, it was a shoot off. Who knows what happened with the situation? But yes, he is wanted and they are looking for him, baby. And it's a sad situation for Reginae Carter because, you know, not only that, her father could be facing time too as well. Lil Wayne could be going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because Lil Wayne was, you know, prison. Lil Wayne was caught with a .45 caliber, you know, and it was gold plated. Lil Wayne said he allegedly got it for, you know, Father's Day gift, but he was caught on the jet with heroin, weed, painkillers, cough syrup, codeine, and the whole 9 yards, and he could be facing up to 10 years. Now Reginae has to deal with her man, her love, her first love, being caught out here in the streets and everything else like that, where he is wanted for murder. And, you know, people might put the body on him. Maybe the body's already on him. You know, if he was a passenger, he's still going to be charged as if he was the suspect. We'll see what happens with this situation. But as we speak, YFN Lucci is on the run. He has not turned himself in. There has been a warrant issue for his arrest involving a murder. Like, damn, like, this is just crazy. I just don't know what else to say with this situation. You know, you live by the streets, you die by the street, or you end up in jail. It is what it is. You got to take some of that investment money, some of that label money, and put it into some stocks, some bonds, and also some cryptocurrency. Have somebody look out for it so you can increase your money instead of trying to increase your money on the street, getting involved in gang activity. If you're going to go back to the hood, be in your old neighborhood, make sure you're there for a purpose and for something good, that you cannot be brought up on charges. And we have just so many different rappers just, you know, just getting locked up out here in these streets. It's crazy. You know, you got Casanova's locked up, whether he was a part of, you know, a conspiracy, you know, racketeering, with the RICO Act with rapper Casanova. You also have G Herbo going to be facing charges too as well. He got his court date. Bobby Smurder's in jail, you know, but he might be getting out soon. You got Kodak Black, he's in jail. It's just so many people that get locked up, and you think that they'll learn from it, but no, baby, it's not. Sometimes the street be bleeding blood in you, is all you know. But sometimes you're gonna have to revamp yourself and wash yourself clean and clear your aura and clear your mind and your soul of having to be in the streets and having to hustle like that in the streets, especially when you are a known celebrity, and especially when people know you and you can actually make way much more money than you can make on the streets. Take that for real, because you guys know Alpo Martinez, he said rappers are making more money than he made, and he made a lot of money. If he knew that rap was gonna pay like this, he would have never got into the streets. So let's get on to the situation. Let's get on to the story. When it comes to YFN Lucci, it is going down. It's a crazy situation. So YFN Lucci is a suspect in the shooting death of a 28-year-old Southwest Atlanta man last month. Like, damn. Like, he was out here in these streets. It was crazy. Like, what's really going on? Like, this is a crazy situation. Like, damn. Like, you know, it's just real crazy. So basically, you know, when it comes to YFN Lucci, he is wanted for murder. He is wanted. That AJC basically said the 29-year-old rapper, you know, which is YFN Lucci, he is facing murder, aggravated assault, participating in criminal activity, gang activity, and weapons charges too as well. 2 people that are associated with, you know, YFN Lucci, Ravon Boyle, 23, he has been locked up and he has been charged with the murder of James Adams. James Adams is the victim that was found dead, found on the street on the side of the road, and this is the alleged victim of YFN Lucci, and also, you know, Boyd, 23, and also Leroy Pitt, 17 years old. He has been charged with James Adams' murder, and right now the third person that they are looking for is YFN Lucci for James Adams' murder. Like, damn, this is crazy. And basically, you know, as you see on the screen, this is Reginae's birthday party. This may be the last time that she have her father and her boyfriend at the room at the same damn time, because they both might be behind bars pretty soon, which is sad. I don't wish jail on nobody, but RIP, rest in power. When it comes to James Adams, I don't know him, but I know he's somebody's son, he's somebody, you know, brother, you know, he's somebody's nephew, somebody's uncle, you know, somebody's friend that is not here anymore, and he's gone, and he's a young man too as well. And YFN Lucci is 29 years old. This young man, James Adams, you know, was a young man too as well. Like, damn, like, this situation is crazy. So they have been 2 suspects that have been arrested, Boyd and Pitts, and now they are looking for YFN Lucci. The shooting took place on December 10th. The shooting that killed James Adams. The victim was found with several gunshot wounds on the day of the shooting on a 900 block in Atlanta Peoples Street, approximately about 5:10 p.m. They're committing murder at 5:10 p.m. Like, what's going on? And Adam was rushed to the hospital and later pronounced dead. Like, damn, this is a crazy situation, for real, for real. Like, what's really going on? Like, damn. And I just really feel bad for Reginae Carter, because she's like the role model for everybody in her family and the people that she's next to and the people that she's close to. She carries herself very well, and she has to deal with the pain and the suffering from losing her boyfriend when he faces these charges, whether he gets convicted or not. But we will find out. Just going to court, hiring an attorney, and knowing that your life is on the line is really, really hard to deal with. And, you know, we're going to see what happens with this situation, because the streets is talking. So moving from that situation, also the Atlanta Police Sergeant John Caffey confirmed that a second gunshot victim turned up at a near fire station on the same day with gunshot injuries to his abdomen. Damn. So the second victim, his name is Kevin White. He's 32 years old, and he survived the shooting. So allegedly, you know, he's a witness to the situation, because his friend was killed. Allegedly, if this is actually true, which is James Adams. And now there was a victim that he was able to survive his gunshot wounds, and he ran, you know, to the fire station. I don't know if he was armed, which is Kevin Wright, or was James Adams armed and it was a shootout, or it was self-defense, or whatever the case may be. But when it comes down to it, Kevin Wright, he ran to the fire station, a nearby fire station, and he ended up receiving some help. And the police later determined that the shooting was, you know, connected. You know, it was related. And the shooting took place on the 900 block of Denmark Street, close to where Adam's body was discovered and close to where James Adams lived. Police believe that the body of James Adams was dropped off at a nearby scene, and the scene where he was dropped off by had a lot of shell casings and things like that. So basically it seemed like the police are saying that maybe, you know, some people picked up James Adams and dropped him off somewhere, because I'm pretty sure if, you know, YFN Lucci was involved, or Boyd or Leroy, the alleged assailants, you know, they probably wouldn't pick him up and drop him off somewhere, because they would leave so much blood and so much stuff in their car and so much evidence. So somebody dropped, you know, allegedly dropped James Adams off somewhere, and he was found on the streets. Rest in peace. Like, Lord have mercy. And also the second victim, you know, he ran to the fire station to get some help, to get some support. And he survived, and most likely is an active witness. And also the alleged assailants that are charged with murder of James Adams, and also charged with the shooting Kevin White. You know, we don't know if the two alleged victims, Boyd and Pitts, are going to testify against YFN Lucci. We'll see what happens with this situation. Like, this is really a tragic situation with young men and young people with kids, because YFN Lucci, he got kids and everything else like that. And, you know, he talks so highly of his kids, his mother, and his family, and to be leaving them because of a shooting that probably could have been prevented. You know, you got to pick and choose where you be at, and who you with, and who you rolling with. For real, for real. And the crazy thing is, Leroy Pitts, one of the alleged assailants, or alleged, you know, people that is with, you know, YFN Lucci, he's only 17 years old. Leroy Pitts, you know, he's being charged in this murder case of James Adams. He's only 17. And Boyd is only 23 years old. These are young. And rapper YFN Lucci is 29. He's older. What's he doing running around with 23-year-olds and 17-year-olds? I know, you know, Reginae Carter is young and everything, but damn, what's going on with this situation? I guess that's the gang life, gang activity, allegedly. We don't know if that's true. This is what the police is saying. You know, all the time the police ain't right, and they don't be giving out correct information. They will dog us out in the media any chance, any way they can get. And plus, for the Atlanta police, this might be a big, you know, case for them, because it's involving a rapper. We know the Atlanta police was after Migos for a long time, and a lot of Atlanta rappers. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation. It's crazy and sad at the same damn time. And it's just, you know, damn, it's 2021. Could some better shit happen for our people, you know? Because we got to stop doing this. This got to stop happening. But only way that's going to stop happening if the communities are cleaned up, the communities are safe, there's jobs, there's education, and things going on in the community where people are less fortunate. And it's been like that for decades. And everybody's talking about vote this one and vote for that person. But the Democrat neighborhoods are still treacherous, and people are still dying and getting killed every single day. And then you have race soldiers that are coming in there trying to patrol and do off things, and you have, you know, cops that are no good too as well. So you have so many different things that are going on when you talk about liquor stores, when you talk about drug activity, because, you know, most of these people ain't bringing the drugs over. They're coming from other countries, and it's being shipped and brought over here into impoverished neighborhoods for people to make money. If there was another way for people that are impoverished to make money, then they will. You know, that's why we need our 40 acres and our mule. We need our reparations. Is Joe Biden and Kamala Harris even talking about reparations for our people? Because we need to clean up our school systems. We need to pay the teachers right. Make sure the school system is adequate to equip the kids with the tools that they need to fight in this country, to order to gain education and knowledge and wisdom, and also to compete with other people from different areas and different communities that, you know, have high taxpayers. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation, but it is a tragic situation, especially for all the parties involved, for the deceased, for YFN Lucci, for the things that he talked about, his children, and how he doesn't ride around with his children. He doesn't have his children in cars with him or anything else like that, because, you know, there's beef out here. He has a bulletproof car. He don't ride in Atlanta with his kids. Maybe when he's out of state or out of town, he would do that, but, you know, it is what it is now with this situation. And when YFN Lucci, you know, told a story about his mom and how they struggle, how they used to have to catch the bus at like 4:30 in the morning just so she can get to one of her jobs on time and so he can get to school on time, catching bus after bus after bus. They had to catch like 9 buses where he's at now, and now he is facing, you know, murder charges, which is really, really crazy. And this is why they need artist development, and they need somebody around these young, talented artists, from black females to black males, to guide them and help them, you know, actually, you know, transition from the hood to a stable life, and actually not go back into crime or go back into, you know, doing what is wrong, what they're used to, what they know, what they were taught, what they were brought up with, because it's all they know, what they've seen. You know what I mean? So, you guys let me know what you think about this situation. Peace.